I heard that you've recently been to a conference and your poster made a splash. Tell us about that. What kind of feedback did you get?
Yeah, I loved it. My name is Susanna. I am doing PhD research at the University of Adelaide in South Australia at the business school, and I took the course how to design an award-winning poster from Animate Your Science.
All right, great. I heard that you've recently been to a conference and your poster made a splash. Tell us about that. What kind of feedback did you get?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, I loved my poster and I loved the feedback that I got for the poster. I was attending the Australian Wine Technical Conference, which is happening every 3 years. It's a national Australian conference for the wine industry, and I had my poster presented there. There were more than 80 posters, I believe, so a lot of different distractions from my poster, but there were quite a few people that just came to me and they're like, oh my god, I saw your poster, it was amazing, so clear and on point. I understood what you did, what did you want to achieve, and how did you do it. And the grape was amazing, and some people wanted to borrow it from me. So yeah.
Excellent. And so do you feel that having such a visually striking poster helped you network at this conference?
Yeah, absolutely. It was. We always need a conversation starter for the networking, right? And that was a very good one. Some people. I also had a workshop. So the workshop, and because at my workshop and on the poster I used the same image, people, it was very easy for them to associate me with my poster, and that's another good thing that I learned from the course, to have the image of the presenter on the poster. And some people would approach me, would ask some questions about my research, so yeah, definitely helped.
Susanna, one of the most striking things about your poster, and I think a lot of the reason why it worked so well at the conference, that it had these big, bold and striking images of the gene-edited grapes. Tell us about what made you make that decision and how you created that image. I know you used AI. What was your thought process behind it?
I love this question because I was surprised and excited for this visual that I got. I created it with Microsoft Designer. Was just playing around. I was not expecting anything specific, and I did have several options, and one of them turned to be exactly as I wanted it to be. And yes, that's what I used. So obviously the quality was not the best with Microsoft Designer. With your advice, then I upscaled it. Yes, that's the upscaled it, and then a friend of mine helped. A designer friend of mine helped with me with the background and to clean up a few things, because AI sometimes puts some irrelevant particles into the image. But that's all basically, and that was the winner. And I got the inspiration from several of the examples from the course, like the big huge crab that you had. I wanted something central, and I got the grape, which was directly related to the topic I was researching. So yeah, that was the winner.
Yeah, I love this because of how conceptual the image is. I think that's an area where AI really shines. Those images where you don't try to be scientifically accurate, but you're just trying to explain a concept.
Yes.
And I think for that it worked beautifully. So well done with that. It was a really good idea. Going back to the course, which part of the course did you find particularly useful?
I think what I found personally very useful was the layout, let's say the negative space, your tips and guidance on the negative space, where to place the image, to avoid certain things, let's say too close to the borders, and also really love the idea of the graphic abstract, and how to use Canva for that. And yeah, that gave me so many ideas on how I could use it. Yeah, so I think those were the things that I found the most useful for me.
Excellent. Susanna, if you had to describe the course in 3 words, what would those words be?
efficient, easy, creative.
And to wrap it up, would you recommend this course to another PhD colleague? And if so, why?
Absolutely. I would definitely recommend it to friends and especially PhDs because research is important, but communication is equally important. And we are able to make it eye-catchy, even better. And as you said during one of your sessions, image is worth 1,000 words, so that's what your course is providing, the eye-catchiness of communication, and most importantly, it's fun, lots of fun.
Glad to hear that. I tried to make the course to be a bit silly and make it lighthearted, and yeah, I got reading the feedback forms. I noticed many people appreciated my silliness, so I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The silliness is important also.
Great. Thank you, Susanna, for your time, and best of luck with your future posters. I'm sure they'll be even better.
Thank you, Tulio, for the course, for all your wisdom, for all the tips. Very useful.